Good evening. I know it's late at night. I got something on my mind, and I'd like to share it. Uh, for those who don't know me, my name is Jeannie, and all my short stories are about my life and the trials and the journeys that I took. Well, not talking about my childhood, not talking about yesteryear, talking about today. Earlier, I think Monday, I was listening to my horoscope, and it really just wasn't that good. And it said there's going to be trials and all of this stuff. Okay, maybe should stay home, not go out or anything like that. So today, my roommate and I, we went to lunch, and we were discussing this 87,000 IRS people, and we were discussing the raid, and it was a very, very, very good discussion. Everybody was happy. It was something, we need to discuss. And I'm not going to talk politics here. But that's how my day, we enjoyed our lunch. And we talked about the problems of today. And kind of following in with the horoscope that this month, this week is not all that great. And you got to kind of shelter yourself from all the negative things that are going on. So I took off. My hot water heater is broken, so there's no hot water in my house. So we thought we'd just take off, go to Planet Fitness, have a nice hot shower, get our groove on, and go with the day. So we got to Planet Fitness, and I checked in. She says, there's a freeze on your account. There can't be a freeze on my account. My insurance, Silver Sneakers, pays for my membership. It's free. She says, you owe money. I said, I don't owe money. And I'm not going to pay you any money because I don't owe it. And I was getting a little hot under the collar, And she says, you signed a contract. I says, I never signed a contract. She says, yes, you did. It's right here. I'll show you. And she turns the monitor around. It's not my name. It's not my signature. If it's not my name and it's not my signature, how do I owe this money? Then she turns around. You want to cancel? I said, no, I don't want to cancel, but I want you to fix it. I don't owe you this money. But finally the man said, ah. I said, don't worry. I'm leaving. I'm going to the Y. So I got in my car and drove off down to the YMCA. And it's not as clean as Planet Fitness. You got your dressing room here, you got your bathroom here, and you go down the hall, and you got your showers. So if you want to get naked to take a shower, you have to walk down the hall, and hopefully you bought a towel that's big enough to cover you, which I didn't. So didn't like that at all. No privacy whatsoever. And at Planet Fitness, I got my little room. I got my little dressing room across the floor from the shower. very private, very clean, everything's always, so I was kind of disappointed. But not as disappointed as I was when I turned on the water. You know how you long for a nice, cold glass of water? You don't want it coming down on your body and freezing your butt off. So, I didn't go ballistic. I took my shower. Wasn't happy with it, but my roommate, now she goes ballistic. I go ballistic at Planet Fitness for them to charge me something that I don't owe. And putting me with a signature that is not my signature and that's not my name. So I've already kind of calmed down, right? So life is good. She goes ballistic because she doesn't like cold showers. And being that I don't have a water heater, she wanted a nice warm shower. And my appointment to fix my water heater is coming in September, which is too far away. So anyway, we gripe and then we laugh and we get home and then we start watching the news, which I am not happy with the news. Actually, it kind of frightens me and it doesn't help my social anxiety very much and my fear factor, my phobias. And it kind of came into play because I think it was last night I talked about my dream of the army. Not cool. So anyway, get home. There's a note on my door. What is this? The guy says, "Can you call me?" Okay. I called him. And he says, "I don't like your sister." Fine. I don't like her either. Because I think about 2 weeks ago she was mad at her boyfriend and she called me all kinds of names. Like it's my fault? It's not my fault. I wasn't there for the argument. So I talked to him and I told him, I says, okay, I'll talk to your dad. So I did. And the son does not want her to come back. And it's not good that she comes back because she's very childish and she stirs up a lot of trouble and she causes a lot of stress on the people who surround her. But all's good. I listen to the son. I listen to the father. Then I get on my Facebook. Okay. And she wasn't very nice what she wrote. So I reported her because she was harassing me. And then I saw that she wrote something else. And so I took a picture of it. And before I could report it, everything disappeared. Did Facebook just take her off, or did she take herself off? She just disappeared from the face of the earth of Facebook. Couldn't find her anyway because that last one I was going to report. And that, you know, like an end to a perfect day. So why is it that when people aren't happy, they strike out at you? They got venom in their blood. You know? What's wrong with being nice? You know? I came home from a bad day at the gym, 2 gyms, and then I come home to this. Her relationship, as I told her before, is none of my business. But the truth be told, if you ask me a question, you're going to get the answer whether you like it or not. So don't ask the question if you don't want to hear the answer. And she put my full name, which is Jeannie Stevens, in the thing. And she says, I have a fictitious name. And it was really funny because I was going to try to change my name back because it was fictitious. It's not the correct name. But back when the came in and they were locking us down and they were killing the senior citizens, I became afraid. I changed my last name and I changed my age. I did not want to go to a nursing home and die. So, I'm Hilton. It's no big secret. Everybody who sees my face and they know me, they know who I am. Nobody questions it. Nobody calls me a liar. Okay, because of my social anxiety and my fear. My fear of being on the death panel. You know, I never got that thing. And I'm healthy, wealthy. No, I'm not wealthy, but I'm healthy and I'm wise. I do have my problems with fear, and I'm not any different than anybody else in this world. We all have our baggage, and we all have to handle it. You know, I'm not a fictitious person. I'm a fearful person. Okay? And maybe my fear was unjustified. But I took care of myself. And, you know, we all should take care of ourselves. My hair is in my nose. Every time I don't know why the hair has to go to my nose. I'm always touching my nose because I got very thin hair and they got a fan going on and it just wants to blow in my face. But anyway, we're going to have the full autumn moon on the 12th. And I hope this cosmetic chaos calms down. And I'm happy. She called me a few names. She threatened my life. Do I care? I survived the pandemic. And yes, I changed my name. It was a way of, I felt that I could protect myself. Apparently it worked. You know, subscribe. And if you have any comments about how you survived, I would love to hear them. And I hope all your stars fell in line today and the little chaos didn't touch you at all. Have a blessed day. Love you. Night-night.